In Majora's Mask, there's an image hidden within one of the textures. The grass outside of Clocktown actually has a clear impression of the Skull Kid. This impression can be seen when looking through the telescope in the Astral Observatory towards the south entrance of Clocktown. During your next trip to the beautiful Laconia Canyon, you should head up to the spring and activate the river. Once you step outside, you'll be able to hear the song Farewell to Gibdos, which has a very similar melody to the merry-go-round located in the Big Boo's haunt level of Super Mario 64. In the Magic Hags potion shop, Kotake is standing on a box of lemons in order to reach over the counter. Did you know that the impermanent flow of time in the first 3-day cycle as Deku Link is actually 1.66 times faster than normal? Meaning that it only takes 27 seconds for each in-game hour to pass, rather than the standard 45 seconds for every other 3-day cycle that comes after. It is in this stage of the game where the NPCs and most enemies are not rendered outside of Clocktown's boundaries, more than likely because you're not supposed to be able to get out within the first 3-day cycle. In the beta trailer for Majora's Mask, there seems to be an unused mask that looks like Adult Link from Ocarina of Time. This mask was rumored to be a transformation mask which would turn Link into Adult Link, allowing him to use certain items. This obviously taking place with the Master Sword in Ocarina of Time. The mask was removed, however, before the final version of the game, seeing as how young Link is capable of using all the in-game items that Link could use previously in Ocarina of Time. It's often believed that the work they had put into Adult Link was used to make the Fierce Deity mask. If Link is wearing the captain's hat during the fight with Ingos Duikana, a cutscene will take place where he will mistake Link for that of Captain Kita, a military general from Ikana that Link battles earlier in the game. He then realizes that Link is too tiny to be Kita, and then resumes attacking Link. After playing the Song of Soaring, the map that displays the locations that Link can travel to comes up. The locations of the Southern Swamp and Woodfall are displayed incorrectly. The Southern Swamp is shown to be east of Woodfall, but the player must travel east from the Southern Swamp in order to go to the Old Hag's Potion Shop, Deeker Palace, and Woodfall. This was corrected in the 3DS remake. Originally, the in-game 3-day system was actually going to be a week. Eiji Aonuma, the game's director, thought that the player would be annoyed having to go through the entire week again and again, and it would be hard to remember what happened each day. Another contributing factor to this was that the in-game clock was supposed to work off of the Nintendo 64's DD's internal clock. Obviously, the DD was a commercial failure, so they couldn't really use it for that purpose. Remember those kilt-wearing aliens that attack Romani Ranch during the first night? Well, these are actually based off of the Flatwoods Monster, a monster that was very popular in the 1950s and 60s. It's often speculated that the Stone Tower Temple located in Ikana Canyon is actually supposed to symbolize the Tower of Babel from the Bible. You can find more information on the theory in this video here. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked that video, consider checking out our Patreon account. For just $1, you can have your name in the credits as a supporter, get access to videos early, and help us out with getting stuff like new sound equipment, new game capturing stuff. And who knows, maybe if we get enough, we'll have a big pizza party. Check that out too. Links in the description.